Good. Good morning. 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 Good afternoon and good evening. I'm on my way to the shop this Sunday morning. I do go to the barber shop early on Sundays. I'm the person that open up, and I'm going live this morning because this is the only time I'm going to really have to do it. So I said, let me go live. Somebody will see it later. I know people on their YouTube right now. Let me get it going, baby. I apologize for the angle. On my way to the shop, man. Sunday, feeling good. I'm in high spirits. You know what I'm saying? Just finished having a conversation with the missus. We was having a good conversation too. And it's, you know what's so funny is that it's been a perpetuating movement going on as far as the conversation that I've been having with the people in my life. And it's weird though, but the conversations is always good. The conversation is always positive. The conversation is always building up. It's uplifting me. It's uplifting them. It's building and having a better and giving a better understanding of things. And the conversation that me and my wife just had was about perspective and where we try to go in life. So, gotta make moves, man. Today's topic is how long do you want to stay stagnant? Where is staying stagnant? Like being in the same position, not progressing, not doing things better, not advancing. And a lot of time, people just think that they go to work, they pay their bills, they pay their rent, they enjoy a little bit of their money. That's living. It's not living, in my opinion. I'm sorry, I apologize. Let me first leave my disclaimer that these are just my opinions and my opinions only. But I'm at the age now where I feel like the things that I want to do, the things that I have to do, the things that I need to do, is all in the same breath. And those three entities are the things that you want, need, and have is it's either gonna fuel you, push you to become better, to do greater things, to accomplish all the things that you set forth, and fuel you. A lot of times we stay stagnant on things and just be comfortable in the shoes that we're wearing, and that shouldn't be the case. But you got to change your perspective, you got to change your priorities, you got to change your mindset. And when you do all of those things, I guarantee that you're going to start seeing that you'll start executing more. So my mindset has shifted. I went from being a person that's very about my self-centered. I went from being a person that's really focused on just me to now I'm focused on the things that I need to do for not just me but my family. And when anybody in my family have a shortcoming, I should be able to step up to execute those things. So I was in the barber shop a couple days ago. What's up? Morning. I was in the barber shop a few days ago, and we was talking about how celebrities don't do enough with their money to contribute to their community and to their family. And I gave the example of Adrian Broner, the boxer, that when he was up on his high horse and when he was at his peak, when he was making some good money, it was rumored that he didn't pay off his mother's home and that they were struggling. Then when his money started to dwindle, it's like, okay, well now I'm not making that money that I used to make. I can't provide for my family like how I want. And I say that because there's times when you have a lump sum of money and you can take care of things that you should take care of, and you don't. You just keep it going. You just keep doing you. But if you come into a lump sum of money and you know that there's debt that need to be paid, yeah, take 10% out to enjoy yourself, but knock off some of those debts, because in the long term, you can be able to do more things because you have eliminated those debts. A lot of times, black people, we tend to not worry about the debt, the credit score. We don't care about that. And it has changed over time because now you need to have a good credit score to get an apartment, to get a home, to get a car without a high interest rate. Without a high APR and a high interest rate. So it's like you want to make sure that all of those things is tied up, and you dot your I's and crossing your T's. But it comes to the time when you start to focus on more things like, how can I get to where I'm trying to go? And you get there by planning, by executing, by being knowing what your priorities are, and being what's the word I'm looking for? And being disciplined. A lot of times we're not disciplined when it comes to money, when it comes to finances, when it comes to responsibilities. I can say from my perspective, a lot of times I spend a lot of money on frivolous things, and the reason why I do that is because I work in a hand cash money business, or direct compensation from my clients for me providing a service. And when you making the money that I make on a daily basis, your perspective changes. So there's people that work a 9 to 5 and they get paid every 2 weeks. So you got to stretch your money for 2 weeks. When you get paid every day like me, now you start to say, well, I made $300-400 a day, $1,000 today. I can coast a little bit. I can relax a little bit. I can do this right now and not have to worry about stuff. But me, I started to execute things more and started to knock off some of the debt, because I learned from friends and other people that I follow online how you're going to accomplish all of these goals that you're trying to accomplish. But there's things that you got to do. This person that's driving behind me is a fool, man. She on the phone. She bugging. She all over the place. But you got to be on point. You got to be on point. You got to know what the goal is. You got to stay focused. And if you do those things, guaranteed, you're going to be locked and loaded. You're going to be locked in. You're going to do exactly what needs to be done to accomplish the things that need to be accomplished. And it's really not that difficult. But you got to be disciplined. Discipline is the key. You got to be disciplined, and you got to want it. If you're disciplined and you want it, you will get it. But those two things are very important when it comes to making the right decisions and executing the things that you need to execute. It's not easy and it's not hard. It's right there in the middle. But you got to be disciplined in all of these things. Get off your phone when you're driving. Don't worry about that, beloved. It's called a cell phone holder, beloved. And if you pay attention to the video, see, what you're focusing on is me driving. What you need to be focusing on is me speaking and dropping some gems to you. And if it's not for you, then peace out. But if it is for you, take what I'm saying and dissect it and move with it. But I got a cell phone holder, and I'm able to